Am I the a-hole for setting boundaries with my boyfriend's daughter? I have 39F, have been with my boyfriend for a little over 2 years, and I've known his children for about 6 months. He has 2 daughters with his ex-wife who are 16 and 10. Their mother is married and they both seem very close to their stepdad, which I'm happy for them for. However, as I've gotten to know them, it's become really obvious that they view him as more of a parental figure than me, and even their actual father at times. His older daughter even took her driving test in her stepdad's car. They both call their stepfather dad, and while they both seem to respect and appreciate him more, his older daughter is over the top with it. Eventually I asked both of them to stop calling him dad. To their credit, they did both seem like they were trying not to in front of my boyfriend, and for a few weeks everything seemed fine. However, I found out later from his younger daughter that his older daughter still does it when we aren't around. The next time I saw her was aboard 2 weeks ago, and I sat her down to talk to her about it, which she didn't want to, but I was firm. I told him that if she was old enough to drive, she was old enough to understand that the household rules apply even outside of the house. She just rolled her eyes at me and told me to mind my business. I was frustrated but didn't think it was that big of a deal. My boyfriend told me that he agrees with me, but I should have let it go, and I told him that wouldn't teach her anything. It was actually her mother who was the most upset about it. She called me after my boyfriend dropped his daughters off at her house the next day and told me that I had no business telling her daughter what to call her husband and that I was way out of line. She went on and on about how if I actually cared about them, I'd be happy that they have a father figure since my boyfriend wasn't going to do it. I told her that was enough and that my boyfriend was a good father, and she hung up. His older daughter isn't speaking to either of us now and skipped their last visit with us. Am I the a-hole?